Duran in the box now. No balls and a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Popped up. Albies squeezes it, and there are 2 outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Yoshida in the box again. Takes a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And the righty deals. Out towards right center field. Albies gets under it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. Here's Austin Riley.
The third baseman.
And a pitch.
Austin Riley.
Fought off foul. And a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And this one squirts away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Riley gets his lead at first with nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Righty to the plate. Oh, right to the backstop. No advance, though.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
That's out to center field. He's under it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And that one fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one missed.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Devers slings to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Rafael Devers. First offering, and it just misses.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Left-hand batter waits. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. See you later. He jacks that one out to left. His 12th of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
Casas, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Red Sox by 2 here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it.
Runner on the move. Just a weak fly ball this time. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Red Sox leading it by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
McGuire stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Just off the outside edge. Now 2-0. Casas off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Late with the swing there. Ground ball right side. Out number 3. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Atlanta. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Jared Kelenic. And here it comes. And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to Casas. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
Foul ball there. Harris, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Way high there. And the count is 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
He handles it himself, and that quickly 2 away.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Arcia.
To the right side, Grissom. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. New inning getting started, and stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Manager out of the dugout now. Aaron Bummer gets the ball now. This is his third time out this year.
Aaron Bummer.
Got him looking. One away.
The center fielder.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Albies over to first in time. And two away to start the seventh. Grissom stands in now and watches strike one. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Red Sox go down. And we're back, set for the last half of the seventh. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Out towards left center. Duran hauls it in, and there's one away. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen preparing to come on if needed. Hendricks also throwing.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
And now Alex Cora is out of. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Josh Winkowski.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ozuna swings through it for strike one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Ground ball left side, could be two. Story tossed to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, two outs, inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second base.
Back at Truist Park, now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And that one hit to first, and foul ball. Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And a good eye there. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Now the DH.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Don't be surprised. A ball on the ground to the corners. that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base. Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And a strike in there.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He hammers one out to center. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
2 outs, nobody on. So stepping in for Boston, Reese McGuire. And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris makes the play, and it's out number 3. Sox get 3 on the homer, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 28.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boo. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, catcher, Shaw.
So here's Murphy now. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. That one fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Renan Bernardino, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The Red Sox leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's to third. Slides for the stop. 1 at second. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Kelenic.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall, but foul. Man at first, one away. Slider misses outside. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Murphy around second, headed for third, and he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. So much of good hitting is finding holes.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Renan Bernardino. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. Now here is Michael Harris, and it's fouled away. Two on, 1 out. In the air, center field. Settles underneath it. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 6-2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And a foul ball. Kelnick at third with 2 away. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. That one ripped. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-3. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Acuna Jr.
On the ground to Devers. Tosses to first. What a play. Inning over. They get 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's Trevor Story. That's in there. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. This one in the air. Under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Grissom, the next to hit, takes outside. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. And that one almost hit him. That catches the outside corner. And now 3 balls and a strike and a pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
The left fielder, number 7.
So first and second with one man gone. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. And a foul ball. Duran, the lead runner at second. Grissom over at first with 1 away. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. In the air, left field. Kelnick hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's Devers at the plate. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us that ends the inning, so we take a break. Devers goes deep for the Red Sox. It's now 9-3. All set for the bottom of the 9th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Bernardino in his 2nd season, 32 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And he hits a ground ball right side, lays out, but he can't squeeze it, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
and that should be extra bases. Olsen rounds second on his way to third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Ozuna in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. On the ground. Story sends it over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
This one in the air. Devers drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy. 1 for 3. The other way. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox slug their way to a win in this one. 9-4 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you. Singing, it might be a launch angle home run heavy sport these days, but we've got one of the very best bat-to-ball contact hitters featured right here today.
Boog, I love the fact that he never gets too big with his swing and flies open, tries to launch the ball. He stays very compact. He's looking at getting the barrel to the baseball, doesn't care which part of the ballpark that he hits it to. And I don't care if it's a lefty or a righty out there on the mound. He looks extremely comfortable from either side.
First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And starting this one, Spencer Strider. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy.
Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Oh, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
He goes down looking. Nothing doing for Boston. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Tanner Houck.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Tap back up the middle. Whips it to Casas. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. It features a great veteran presence, Marcell Ozuna.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
Here's the 0-2. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Back here in Atlanta, here's Rafael Devers. The right-hander back to work. Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 1.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The punch out there looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of